I'm Steve Spriester. These are your latest headlines. A San Antonio man admits to stealing nearly $500,000 from 8 different banks in a 5-year span. 42-year-old Dennis Stephen pleading guilty Thursday in federal court. Investigators call him the Camry Cruisin' Bandit. It's because he drove a Toyota Camry during the bank robberies, often wore the same clothes. Police arrested Stephen back in July after they say he robbed a Frost Bank. He's been in federal custody ever since. Stephen could get up to 20 years in federal prison and have to make restitution. Sentencing is scheduled for March of next year. It's been more than 48 hours since the polls closed, but still no winner's been declared in the race for District 23. Congressman Will Hurd has claimed victory, but his Democratic challenger is saying that race isn't over. A little more than 1,000 votes separate Will Hurd from Gina Ortiz Jones. Ortiz Jones has not called for a recount, but is still not conceding the race either. She stopped by KSAT 12 to say she is not rushing the process. She wants to make sure every vote is counted properly.
We're working to make sure that every voter is heard at the ballot box. There's several provisional ballots, absentee, military overseas ballots that have yet to be counted. So we want to make sure every voter is heard.
The Hurd campaign fired back, sending a statement saying, quote, "While we agree that all votes must be counted, it's also time for Gina Jones to acknowledge that Will Hurd maintains over a 1,150 vote lead that is insurmountable given the small number of uncounted ballots." A television interview that smacks of desperation will do nothing to change the reality of the situation. It only highlights the priorities she puts on her own aspirations rather than those of the citizens of the 23rd Congressional District. End quote. That's all of our time for this update. You can find the latest headlines on our website, ksat.com. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook.